Yes, people, we're back. I'm here with a special guest today. Big up, Sydney. How you doing?
Yes, happy to be here. All good, how are you?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I know Sydney through uni. Great pal of mine.
Come on.
Big Arsenal fan.
I'm indeed,
Goes
I'm
goes
indeed.
goes to as many games as he can. You're only about 15 minutes for a walk from
Yeah,
you, aren't
just
you?
just from Tottenham Park, so about
Tottenham Park. Yeah,
50-minute, 20-minute walk to the Emirates, so
crazy
not too
man.
far.
Yeah, man, wicked. Um, I just wanna start with this. It's really sad news, to be
Yeah.
honest. A good mate of mine, Stephen Featley, passed away. Put this tweet out today. Yeah, it's don't know what to say really. It's just life's short, people. Life is short, and you have to take it. Take every day as your last day in it, because you never know. It's actually it's crazy. Like this guy he had time for me all the time. He was always showing me love. Um, he's just a really nice guy, a genuine nice guy, and you don't find many people like that. And he knew what he was going through, but this guy just I don't know how you can do it, but this guy, his mentality, the way he just kept doing what he was doing and kept doing videos and yeah, inspiration, genuine inspiration. Yeah, shout out to you, Stephen, and hopefully, hopefully we win the league for you because I know you would absolutely love it. But yeah, we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about the Everton game, massive game Wednesday night. Uh, the mysterious game in hand.
Yeah.
Finally the game in hand. Everyone's been talking about the game in hand that we've got, and this is it. And it's a huge game because if we win this game, 5 points clear.
It's big. It's big.
If you think of it, right, we've gone through a terrible blip, right? Like losing to Everton, drawing to
Yeah.
Brentford, losing to City at home, and we're still in a position where we can find ourselves 5 points clear.
Yeah.
It's
I think
crazy.
both of us after the City game were very deflated. We
We
thought it was
yeah,
over. We
we
were
did think it
deflated.
was over.
But
Yeah,
that's what happens
it's
in football.
crazy.
Things can change quickly.
It's
Things change
crazy how
very
yeah,
quickly.
that's what I was going to say. Things can change just like that. You never know. Like it's mental because now, literally, in the Aston Villa game, I was sitting in my bed watching it on my laptop. I was like, "Fuck this."
1-0
93rd
down after
minute,
5 minutes. 1-0 down
one
after
0
five
down after
minutes.
5, and then Jorginho, and then bang, 4-2, and it's crazy. And then the Leicester game. That's the most comfortable 1-0 win you'll ever see. Genuinely, it's so comfortable. But yeah, things are looking good, and yeah, we've got big things to play for. Bigger fish to fry. Bigger fish to fry. And that game on Wednesday is huge. Followed by Saturday, Bournemouth at home, 3
Yeah.
points.
You'd hope so. You defo hope so.
3 points. Yeah, I'm that confident. 3 points, Bournemouth at home. It might come back to bite me, but you never know.
Better not.
But
Yeah,
Sydney,
like you.
like what?
Go
Go
on.
on.
No,
Yeah,
you go.
go
You
on.
go. I was gonna say.
Okay.
I was just gonna talk about the Leicester game. Like you
Right,
said,
yeah, go for it.
we were. I know it was only 1-0, but we were dominant to say the least. That was the most controlled performance I've seen. Maybe not the most controlled, but was certainly up there for this season. We reduced them to what was it 0.01 xg. They just had one shot
Yeah,
on target,
literally one
25
shot, not on
yards.
target. Crazy.
So
Yeah, no.
I've seen some Arsenal fans who were pretty frustrated with that performance, but I certainly wasn't. I was certainly happy with it.
I mean,
Obviously,
I get
we weren't.
you can get it from the perspective that maybe we could have scored more goals, all that.
What I
But
would
mate,
say is yeah, go on.
I would happily take a performance like that and a 1-0 for the rest of the season.
100%.
Happily, like mate, I thought it was a good game. Trossard goal, it's always a controversial one. What did you think of that, by the way?
I would be annoyed if it was if that happened against Arsenal, the goal, I wouldn't be complaining. I don't think there was enough in it to warrant VAR to overturn it, but it is what it is. We have to deal with it, and we got the win. I would say we weren't at our fluid best, which is why some people would be, a little bit frustrated, but did what we had to do.
But look,
Dug
Leicester
in.
away, extremely tough place to go to. Look at what they did to Spurs.
Yeah,
Got the 3 points, get out of there. It's a confidence building win.
it certainly is.
That's what we need.
It was the performance of champions, dare I say it.
That's what I'm
Controlled.
saying. It was.
How many times have we seen Man City go to these sort of places and just control the whole game throughout the years? And that's what we've done just there. So I was very happy with the performance and even happy with the 3 points.
Yeah, no, I fully agree with that. I'd say there wasn't a standout man of the match in that game, but I'd give it to Trossard only because.
Would you? Yeah.
I think Gabriel was immense.
That's what I was going to say. I think Gabriel.
Yeah.
I think our 3 best players were Gabriel, Jorginho, and Trossard. I'd say.
Yeah, Jorginho. You did tell me about that.
Can I say? We're not going to go into that too much. You're doubted the signing, but he's as long as he keeps churning out these performances, I'm sure he'll be happy with the signing.
Yeah, no. Thing is though, I think with the way we play, it suits him very well because we're just going to dominate the ball.
Yeah.
In a situation where you're a bit more under pressure, I think that Thomas Partey is a much better option. But Jorginho, he's come in and he's done very well. So
what I would say about the Jorginho against Leicester, if they had James Maddison, we might have seen him be a bit more stretched and a bit more troubled a bit more. But who did they play? Was it Ndidi, Dewsbury Hall, and other names escaped me? Who did they play something with? I can't even remember.
Dennis Pratt.
Dennis Pratt, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, it's not the most athletic or offensive of midfield, so you didn't have to deal with the defensive actions of the game too much. So, and that's the only doubt we've ever had with Jorginho. On the ball, he's certainly one of the best players in our team. It's just off the ball.
100%. Yeah, no, I agree. But that win, like, it's not even just about the performance. It's the 3 points. Every 3 points counts. And I'm so happy that we just came out of there, got the 3 points, and now I think Everton at home on Wednesday. I think it will be a tough game, but I think we'll fully be up for that, and I think we'll get through that fine.
Yeah, I do hope so. I would expect us to win. Yeah, if you're going to win the title, you're going to have to win these games, no matter what the circumstances. Obviously, we lost them a few weeks ago. Hopefully, that will spur us on even more to get revenge. But I would say I'm confident, but you never know.
You do never know. But we do have a good record against Everton at home. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's have a look at the Premier League table, Sydney, and give us your thoughts on what it's looking like. Let me get it up here. There we go. That's the one. All right. What are you? There we go. Yeah. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on? Tough, tight.
It is.
You certainly can't rule United out of anything. What I find, right? They're trying to dock it. They're trying to avoid being in the title race. You know.
I don't think they're in it, but I don't think that's a disservice to them. They've done really well this season, but I don't think they're at the quality that we and Man City are to just get into the title race. I don't think they control the games like us and Man City do. So
yeah.
At the moment, it's looking good.
I don't think they do. Yeah.
At the moment, it's looking good. If we win with 5 points clear, so that gives you a 2-game cushion. But yeah, it's not these next 2 games I'm worried about. It's the ones after that could get a bit more tough. But you can't overlook these 2 games. So yeah.
Fulham away. Who's next after that?
I can tell you.
Let's dissect this. Yeah, so we've got Fulham.
We've got Sporting in between.
We've got the Europa League ties as well. That's the question I want to ask you, right? Do you sack off the Europa League for the league?
I don't think it's as simple as that. I don't think we'll play our first full 11 against Sporting. But if you see it, we'll play Matt Turner in goal. Tommy Asu and Tini are both good enough to play in the Europa League, so that's fine. we'll probably play one of Saliba and Gabriel next to Rob Holding, I would suppose, or Kivior, but
Probably be
it
Gabriel
will.
and Holding.
I reckon it'll be Holding and Gabriel. But
Yeah.
midfield's the options. I reckon Fabio Vieira will get more minutes, and
You
then you can
saying
have Jorginho or Partey, and then it's the sticky one because I think you've got to start Odegaard in this team. I don't think there's anyone who can replace him really.
alright. Yeah, no, I think with the attack, I think he will go.
Eddie
He'll go
Eddie
with
will probably
Eddie.
play. Yeah,
Well, for the moment, when's Jesus back? Do we know?
I just saw it early this morning. He should be back. We're aiming to have him back before the international break.
Which is
So
when?
it's not exactly clear, but I think it's like 23rd of March or something like that.
23rd of March. I
Apparently,
thought it
that
was way
before then,
closer.
no, but I don't know. It didn't say specific time, but that's what it was about that sort of time for him.
Alright. Yeah, so you'd have to go Eddie, and then you could go
Trossard,
Trossard or Martinelli. Smith Rowe. You got Smith
yeah.
Rowe.
Like our depth is really good at the moment. So
Our depth is
as
much better.
as long as we have no injuries, we should be fine. Like Sporting, I don't think they've been the best in the Portuguese league this season. So obviously they troubled Tottenham in the Champions League. I do remember that they gave Tottenham some trouble. I think they beat them 1-0. Was it at the Sporting Lisbon Stadium? I can't
Yeah, they
remember
did.
exactly.
They did beat them.
So you can't take them lightly, but if you
No,
had
you
to
can't.
prioritize one, I would prioritize the Premier League, of course. If when you're in this position, you have
100%.
to.
I was gonna say, like, with that Europa League tie, like you said, it's not as simple as just one or the other. But I feel in the latter stages, if we do make it to the quarters, semis, I would like to maybe put a bit of a stronger team up.
Yeah, obviously our first Europa League our first Europa League ever, isn't it? Our first European trophy since the Cup Winners' Cup would be huge. So
Yeah, no, it literally is. Yeah.
I would, yeah. I mean, if you offer me one and the other, it would be the Prem, but I wouldn't say no to both.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to both. That's a big ask. We'll go to the Everton game. Starting lineup. Would you keep it the same as Leicester?
I probably would. Yeah, I don't see why not. The
Keeping
only alteration
Trossard in centre forward.
I would, yeah. I think it worked really well in the false line position.
I think he gave a bit more of what Jesus
Yeah,
gave.
yeah. He's not got the poaching ability of Eddie, which could be vital, to be fair, against Everton. I don't think we'll have loads of big chances against them. So you do sort of need that fox in the box. You can sniff out chances like Eddie can, but hopefully with the movement and the fluidity of Trossard, it can really unlock their defence. But the only sort of flip up you can think of is Jorginho or Partey, because Partey looks like he's back from injury, and he is better than Jorginho. But I don't know if we risk him. We know how unreliable he is with injuries, so I don't know if we risk him or not. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, that's a tough one, to be fair. I would start Partey. If he's fit, he's fit, and I think the only problem is you've got a midweek game and then you've got the game on Saturday. Yeah. I think at Bournemouth at home you can start Jorginho and get away with it.
I reckon you could start him with both. Like, they're not going to be the most progressive of teams. We know what they're both going to sit behind the ball, so you shouldn't think it would be too stretched in midfield. So we'll just have to see how Partey is.
Yeah, no, for sure. What else do we have to cover, really? I mean, given that we have that game on Wednesday and then the game on Saturday, I think if we can win both those games, I think it's huge, because it just shows that we fully got over that sort of blip that we were on.
Certainly, yeah.
And we've moved on from that, and we've come out of it, and we've the mentality to come out of that the way we did with the two tough away days to Aston Villa, Leicester is incredible. And
I think they're
signs of champions.
Yeah, they're more of the indicator of if we bounce back from the blip. I think we should comfortably win these two games. Obviously, the little blip we had, it is explainable. Like, none of the games we actually had were easy, but if you're going to win the Premier League, you should be beating Brentford at home as good as they've been this season under Thomas Frank, and Everton away. New manager bounce, Sean Dyche.
City at home for me was the one
Yeah, that was the one.
that we did have to win.
First half we were really good. It's just the second half they
It's
dominated.
when they brought the back four, when they changed it to the back four, we sort of slipped.
Yeah, but yeah, if we win these two, that means I think Man City play before us on Saturday. They've got Newcastle at home, which again, you never know. That's a harder game than Bournemouth and Everton at home, so you could hope Newcastle pull something in the bag. I'd expect Man City to win, but you never know.
Yeah, you do. No, it's really exciting, to be honest. It's exciting, but it's also just gotta stay calm.
Take it game by game.
Take it game by game. Exactly. And then we've got tough games in April. Liverpool away.
That's the
Tollingham.
We'll be there, bro. We'll be there at the toilet, cheering on the boys. No.
But yeah, Sydney, it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Yeah, no.
Take care.
Sydney, we'll definitely be doing more content.
Yeah, sounds
in the
good.
future. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the video.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. And yeah, just trying to get back into it now. Get some more consistency with it. To be fair, I do have quite a lot of time on my hands. I have a lot of time on my hands, so I will be doing a lot more content. So yeah, take care and see you in the next one.